lesson number 228, the song Side to Side by Ariana Grande featuring Nicki Minaj. And first of all, the song is in standard tuning, so no worries there. And second of all, of course, you can play it on both acoustic and electric guitar. The riffs that I will show you work on both guitars, so don't worry about it. And I've got some great news for you guys, because we've only got 2 riffs in that entire song. What you just saw me play in the intro of this video is the main riff of the song. We play that in the verse, in the chorus, during Nicki Minaj's part, which is like kind of a bridge. And then we've got one short pre-chorus riff, and that is the entire thing. So let's jump right into our main riff of the song. So first of all, let's take a look at the chords that we are going to use in this riff. We start with an F-sharp 5. The F-sharp 5 is on the 9th and 11th on the 5th, 4th and 3rd string. So we put our first finger onto the 9th on the 5th string, third finger onto the 11th on the 4th string, and pinky onto the 11th on the 3rd string. And now we have to mute the 6th string with our first finger. Now we stay on the 9th and 11th and jump one string up with each finger. So we've got the first finger on the 9th on the 6th string, third finger on the 11th on the 5th string, and pinky on the 11th on the 4th string. So the C-sharp 5. So we've got F-sharp, C-sharp. Now we jump onto our third chord, which is the E5. We've got the first finger on the 7th on the 5th string, third finger on the 9th on the 4th string, and pinky on the 9th on the 3rd string. And once again, we have to mute the 6th string with our first finger. And what we do now, going back onto the F-sharp 5, so onto our first chord, is we go down muted. So we use the palm of our right hand, put it down here on the strings, so we palm mute those strings, and then we go down, so they don't make a sound. Then we put our fingers on all the way, and we don't palm mute while we go up. So we go. That is what we do here, and we do it twice on the F-sharp 5. Jump onto the C-sharp 5 and do it once. We do it once on the E5. So just as on the C-sharp 5, and that is our first part of this riff, because we do that twice. Now we get to know a new chord, the D5. We are on the 5th and 7th on the 5th, 4th and 3rd string. We've got the first finger on the 5th on the 5th string, third finger on the 7th on the 4th string, and pinky on the 7th on the 3rd string. And once again, we have to mute the 6th string with our first finger. So now we do it twice on this new chord, so on the D5. Slide back up onto the E5. And then we do it 4 times on the F-sharp 5 again. We've got some exceptions in this song. For example, the very first time we play this entire riff, we only do it 3 times on the F-sharp 5, then stop for a second, and then jump back into this riff. But that is the exception. Usually that is what we play, and we can continue that throughout the whole verse and chorus and bridge. But if you want to be very, very exact, then you have to listen to the song carefully and look out for those exceptions. So now let's finish this whole thing off by taking a look at the pre-chorus. And the pre-chorus is the part right before the chorus. So what we play here should sound like this. The great thing about this riff is that it is so easy. Just by taking a look at the chords, we almost learn the entire thing. We start with an F-sharp 5, but a lower version of that F-sharp 5. So we put our first finger onto the 2nd on the 6th string, third finger onto the 4th on the 5th string, and pinky onto the 4th on the 4th string. Now now we jump onto the C#5, which is also another chord which we already know. But of course we want to make it easy for ourselves so we don't slide all the way up onto the 9th and 11th. But we play it on the 5th, 4th and 3rd string on the 4th and 6th. Sounds exactly the same and it's so much easier to reach. And we put our first finger onto the 4th on the 5th string, third finger on the 6th on the 4th string, and pinky onto the 6th on the 3rd string. And now we've got a regular E minor. We just put our first finger onto the 2nd over the 5th and 4th string and leave the 6th string empty. And as always, just strum down once. Like that. Now we do it again. Then we jump up onto an A5. So onto the 5th and 7th on the 6th, 5th and 4th string, we've got our first finger on the 5th on the 6th string, third finger on the 7th on the 5th string, and pinky on the 7th on the 4th string. We strum down once, slide up onto the B5, so onto the 7th and 9th on the 6th, 5th and 4th string. And our final chord is the first chord of our main riff, the F#5, the higher key version, and we just strum down once as well. That is the whole pre-chorus, and that is already the whole song. I hope you guys liked this video. Leave a thumbs up if you did, helps me a lot. Keep on subscribing, and if you want to stay up to date on what's going to be new on the channel, check out my Facebook page or my Twitter page. Both links are down in the description, and if you want to get a sweet discount on all of the games for all of the consoles, then check out g2a.com, link is down there as well. And if you really want to support the channel, link to my Patreon page down there as well. Get some sweet rewards by becoming my patron and help the channel out at the same time. And as always, I hope that I will see you guys next time.